each week we had a one-on-one time with an English professor and with the speaking professors that, so one was focused more on your writing skills, and we constantly wrote. There was everything in the program was, it's never really a huge amount of homework, but you're always doing something in class, and then you're looking back at what you wrote and how you did it. And, there's obviously, the instruction is very intense. You're there for 8 hours a day. It's like work, but it's also, once again, I had fun in the program. So I remember it fondly. We all laughed a lot. And, it was not as, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was enjoyable, even though it was difficult. So, people are able to focus on whatever it is that you need the most, whether it's written communication, whether it's learning how to speak formally, because some of us, didn't have the chance in our career to, speak to a U.S. government official, for example. So, how to modulate your speech patterns, to be more easily understood. But I guess what the point I'm making overall is that it is very individual instruction. You have a lot of one-on-one time, and all professors I found, even though they're busy, they go out of their way to help out. We emailed and outside of office hours, and people are very responsive. I'm still in touch with pretty much everybody from the program. We don't get to hang out as much, but if something comes up, people reach out to me and I reach out to them with any questions. So I think, it's a kind of a lifetime bond, I think, because you do spend an incredible amount of time together in the program. And all of the people in my cohort, we still stay in touch. Even we have people who live in South Africa, who live in Chicago, and we're still on the same message thread that we've had on WhatsApp since 2020. So I think that's instructionally, I think it's very valuable because it allows you to focus on your communication skills, both written and oral. But I think also the benefit of it is that you have a group of 18 people that kind of become your network. And through them, I know, in our year, people forward job announcements to one another. People work for a variety of agencies. Once again, we had people working for NIH, we had people working for Library of Congress. I worked for DHS. There's a few of us here at DHS. And we have people working for the Department of Defense, so all over the place. And the intensity of instruction, I guess, is helping you to advance in your career, but you're also building a network of people that you will be working with for the rest of your life. And I think that's very useful as well. 3 years after, I know that most of my colleagues have achieved clearance, and, a lot of them work in a private industry, but in the IC, they're working with the IC, and a lot of us do work for the government agencies. So, it's very, even though the process is not necessarily short, but it's worthwhile. And if this is the career you want to be in, then EHLS really opens doors. And I think what we need to mention is that once you graduate EHLS, you receive a special hiring authority, which allows federal agencies to sort of hire you outside their regular process, which is hugely beneficial because everybody that I know from my year, at least, and from several previous years, they all use that authority to be hired by the federal agency. So that's a huge, huge plus. The IC community is actually really relies on this program, and EHLS is becoming more and more prominent. People know, when I applied for my job, people actually knew of the program, and there was a boon that I attended, that I was a graduate. So the languages do change, but the program is tailored for us to succeed. And I think that I encourage everybody to apply.